anybody last night?
Not that I've heard. I mean,
You never said that.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Wrong thing to say. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you an interesting story. The closest we came was up at the ski hill. We sent the guests up there. We had a down day, and this guest called on the radio, said, any of the guides, I need some help. I'm on top of a cliff, and I don't know. He's a gnarly cliff going into the entrance of the North Pole. And then no one could, we're saying, well, don't move. We'll send someone. Okay, thanks. And then
keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
You're so close. You can
I can smell it.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. You can smell the coke. You can smell the movement from here. So this, no one has heard anything. I hadn't heard anything for a while, and I was in the office, and I just called on the radio, and I asked the guy, said, hey, just wondering if you're still doing okay up there, and no answer. And John, Allison, and Kevin were up there on the ski hill, so they were heading that way, and we didn't hear anything. And for a while, and I was like, man, that seems like it's been a while since anyone talked to this guy. And then Allison said, oh no, I'm with them. We're skiing down to the bottom. Oh, okay, well that worked out okay. They found him real quick. Well, what had happened is, right after he said, I'm at the top of this cliff and I need some help, he kind of moved like a foot, and he fell over the cliff. And it was, John said it is, and Kevin both said it is a miracle the guy didn't kill himself.
Really?
He did like kind of the cartwheel, but he landed on different platforms and he stumbled through the whole cliff band. But in the midst of doing that, he was doing like one of these radio pull, and when he fell, dropped the radio and the pole, and so his pole fell in like that, and the radio was in the snow. And John, of course, like any good project, it's like, well, I'll go look for the radio, which of course is like looking for a needle in a haystack. But they had a rough idea where the guy was, and John looks up and he sees like this ugly cliff, and he's like, holy shit, how do I get out of that? And then he saw this sticking out. So he went up there, and of course, everyone's like, hello, and singing your song, and into your radio so you could hear it in the snow, and he sort of moved the pole around and whack, hit the radio. Total needle in the haystack.
How far do these reach? They seem to have a lot.
Well, they have a long range. I mean, up to the ski hill, you can top to bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, on channel 2, like a repeater, you can.
Oh, you are running off a repeater.
Right now, we're all direct. Your radios are all on channel 1, but you can go for quite a ways.
Hey Bernie, were you at Galena last year when there's a German guy that got his million-foot suit and did about a 20-minute speech, and he was bagging the company out and the grouping and everything? Remember that guy? I can't think of his name, but anyway, I was
probably there.
Second or third day.
He's bagging the company.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't like the group. He had a group of about 6 or 7 friends, and they put a couple of slow people with him, and he was just a real arsehole. He just thought he ran the place. But he said, oh, I wanted to speak English to get my million-foot suit, and now I have it, and I have my buddies here. Then he just rattled off in German for about 20 minutes, and no one knew what he was saying, but some of the staff understood what it was, and he was back, really giving the company a hard time over the way they did things and let slower ski.